Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? The Canes will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense making their way on the field to open this game. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Now, this just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He hands it to the back. He breaks free. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Ball handed to the running back. They've got him down out near the 40. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down? Here he goes. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often in this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught by the receiver. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of... gives him a chance to make the catch and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A beautiful balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gets loose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hand off to the right side. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Sims. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great skill,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Carr. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He lets it go on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Carr. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Catch interference. Kicking team.
So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after it. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he escapes. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Miami 28, Notre Dame 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll use the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Hurricanes are in the red zone.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami 35, Notre Dame 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the punt high in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's running out of time here. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Sims. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Important third down play coming up after that completion. They pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass falls incomplete.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And it's fair caught right at midfield. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.